Hi everyone, I'm just today going to be covering the basics of a presentation tool and why they're important in the topic of ICT and even why they're important in every class. There are millions of ways ICT is being used in the classroom in the 21st century, from the way a presentation is conducted to the technology used to view or becoming involved with a topic. Presentation technology includes PowerPoint, which is used for displaying slides with information on them. The same is done with Keynote, however, Keynote is only designed for Apple. This type of presentation is normally used through a laptop/computer connected to the projector. Once a presentation is completed, it can be uploaded to the other forms of presentation that present via the internet. These programs include SlideShare, Slidecasting, Prezi, and Google Slides, which allow for the presentation to be created by a different organization and stored online, meaning it is not stored on one designated laptop or computer. These are just a few that are well known. However, there are other types of presentation tools that can be used in the classroom. A lot of ones mentioned above are free, whereas some others ones that you may find are not. For example, Animoto is a video presentation tool which allows students or anyone to create a video using both pictures and video clips along with music. However, it only allows a 30-second video for free. Anything longer needs to be paid for. Another one is PictoChart, which allows for the creation of posters, also known as infographics, reports and presentations. They allow for graphs and information to be combined in an easy and to interpret report. This tool is free with certain layouts. However, if you want to use different layouts in the way of presenting, they will need to be paid for. So this here is Animoto. It's basically an online creator of videos. This shows you how it's used. There's business videos, photography videos, education videos, personal videos. It's like easy to use, it's customizable. You can use it on the go, hosted basically in the cloud like most online apps are. You've got here vast music library for when you need to add music into it. And of course it's ideal for business, photography, education and personal use. It isn't free as such, it is only free for the first 30 seconds. If you want to add a longer video than that, it is longer. Like I said, it isn't free. So as you can see here, I've made 2 videos. Basically, to make a video, you click on the create button. It does take depending on your thing, it does take a while to get used to. Here these are the popular ones. Now you can choose most of them. There are only a few that are free. So if we go to this one, it says purchase a video or make a 30-second video. You click make a 30-second video for free. So yeah, you click a 30-second video for free unless you feel like purchasing. So here you just click on it here, you upload photos you can use your Facebook, Instagram, Dropbox, etc. Image library, video clip library, so you can use ones that they already have there. You click upload, you can add a song. So then if I go, you can add videos in as well, you can add text. And then showing one of, let's say this one. You get the gist of that. So that's basically Animoto in a nutshell. It's just a normal. Here we have PictoChart, which is basically an online server to create like infographics, which are posters with a lot of graphs and information in a creative way. So there are a few steps to it. Step 1 is to hit the ground running. There's already themes there. Yes, and again, some are free, some aren't. You can edit and do everything to it, so that's step 2. Customize your infographic using intuitive editing tools. Choose from 1,000 images in your library, or upload your own. So it's basically bringing your data to life with a variety of visualization options. So you can choose the colors, the way it's presented, what's presented, the font, it's everything like a poster would be, but it's more online and you can fit a lot more into it. And then of course you can share it publicly, so anyone that has the link can view it. Anyone in the world can view it because it is public. So as you can see here, once it's loaded, you've got an infographic, a report, a banner, a presentation. So you can do more than just an infographic or like a poster. And as you can see below, once it's sorted, you've only got a few that are free. As you can see, Pro. The ones that are Pro is you basically have to pay for. There are still a few free layouts. It's a great way to present graphs in a more interactive, fun way. This is your report, so if you present anywhere, banners, and finally presentations. Again, only certain themes are free, like online, interactive, more maths class teaching areas, so that you can create the software, you can create the presentation type thing, but you can share it with everyone. And it'll allow, at some point when it gets to the point where classrooms are more online based, that students can view documents that you have created for them. They probably could still do that now. I guess it bridges that gap between students, parents, and teachers being separate, and instead letting them work together, of seeing what needs to be done, what hasn't been done, what they'll be doing. It just bridges that gap. The pretty obvious ones, which are Keynote and PowerPoint. I'll first show you Keynote. It'll come up with the first page. So yeah, basically this is your first slide. Then you can just add slide here. You've got your different options. You can add a table, a chart, text, shape, media, of course, so photos, music, movies. You can add a comment. You can share it, of course. Formatting, so your basic text, style, arrange, all that sort of stuff. So animate, build in, action, build out. So basically that's your effects that you need to add in. And finally you can sort the issues of the document and audio and stuff like that. And of course the normal one that everyone is used to is that of PowerPoint. Again, it has all the same sort of thing as Keynote, where it's got all the themes. So if I choose this one here, I'll open it up. As you can see, this is your document. Here you've got home, all your basic stuff, themes, tables, charts, etc. Basically most teachers will be used to this by now because it is so common, but like showing Animoto, Pictochart, Zoho Docs, Haiku Deck basically shows that there aren't just those PowerPoint and Keynote type applications. There are online, so you can become more ICT based outside of the classroom and not just inside. So yeah, covering the fact of, so all these apps from PowerPoint to a PDF creator can increase the chance of a child being engaged and them not. Using these apps that are interactive and do not contain large amounts of information, of course, are proven to increase the engagement levels of a classroom because students do not have the large attention span that most of us will. So having those documents available outside of the classroom will allow that if they suddenly get off track during class, they can go back and see what they missed. However, also using computer-based programs can allow for those students with different needs. So like I said before, from short attention spans to even something like as simple as a sight issue, that even though they're at the front of the classroom, they might not be able to see it as clearly as if they were sitting at home in front of the computer even though nowadays classrooms are like every student, normally most students in a school do have their own laptop to use during class or an iPad, but it's just getting past that point. If that school does not have it, they can use it online and the student can access it in their own time. And having PowerPoint online can allow for the different pathways to be taken while in schools. So basically what I mean by that is that, having your PowerPoint online, as I stated before, means that students and teachers and even parents can view the course outside of school. They don't have to wait until the classroom. They don't have to wait till the parent teachers to see what their child is learning, to see what they've taught, or even for the child to see what they're going to be learning. They will now be able to do that. Having the information for the day online can also, like I said before, for the students who would like to be prepared to have a read of the course material, so it allows them that day or that day before to read it, just so they're a bit familiar with it, so just so they're not going in being totally confused. At least they have that starting point. Also in that point, it can allow for those students who missed the day, or even those who did not quite get the lesson, so those that have those short attention span issues that can only do it for so long and after a while lose track of what they're doing. And also, and again, if they get confused about what was going on, they'd missed some particular note that another child beside them brought up, well then they can go back, view it, take the notes. So it's basically a new way of developing, and through time this type of technology will become more predominant. They'll be better equipped, will become, that's as it would become more common, be more widely used, it'd be easier to use because it's just there and that's what would be commonly used. So as I was saying, presentation tools are important because they are basically how we as teachers present our information. And if it's not done correctly, then that child is not going to know what they're doing for the day. So in final, having a good presentation tool means a good lesson. So having a look at some of these, you can see what's good, what's not good for that particular day. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it.